Hi, how are you doing? Stephanie Aune coming to you once again from the banks of the Trinity River here near Willow Creek, California. Oz and I welcome you to the studio. Thanks so much for stopping by to look at my Patreon channel. I really do appreciate you taking the time and the consideration. So let me get into the spiel and let you know all of the things that I provide for Patreons. It is quite a bit, so it's going to take a little bit of time, and I appreciate you, being patient with it. So, all right, let's get started. First off, when you join Patreon for $10 a month, right? You know, the reason why I keep it at $10 is that, I think it's a pretty fair price point. It's actually pretty darn cheap for an art class. And if you don't think that that's true, why don't you, just Google how much an art class costs, or check with your local college. Plus, we're doing this on our own time, from the comfort of our own home. And I am trying to provide you an education where you actually learn something. And we have a lot of fun while we're doing it, right? Anyways, I digress. When you join, you do get access to everything that I have posted on Patreon. That is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of images. I don't believe in giving you 1 or 2 or 3 pages of images. I don't know why people would pay for that, in all reality. So, in January alone, I gave over 75 pages of multiple images when I was working on the circus book. That's a lot, and I do research on the Klimt and Monet and how the ocean looks and all of those things. Anytime that I'm doing research or I'm going to start a new layout, I provide you with images or with my notes, or with the color rules, or the 30x3 prompts, or how to make the 30x3 board. Anytime that I have something, I give it to you because I think it's worth it. And that's free. Now guys, you always do have to watch out for the copyright. I don't ever lie to you and tell you that an image is copyright free, because it's not. It is your responsibility to check it out and to use at your discretion. Okay? All right. So you get all the stuff from the past. What will you get going forward? Well, I'll just tell you a quick rundown of the schedule that I'm going to be starting in August. And it's busy. I'm not going to lie. It's busy. We will be doing a daily video. That's going to be more of a sketching project. And then on Fridays, we'll be doing a little bit more comprehensive video around those sketches. So that's going to be through the week. Every Wednesday on YouTube, you get the video on creating your first altered book. So that one has been super popular over on YouTube, and I'm really loving the direction that series is going. We are keeping things simple but incredible. We are not settling for boring, mundane, common, doing everything possible not to show you the exact same project over and over and over again. If you're not learning something new, if I'm not learning something new, then this just is not worth your time, and it's not worth mine. I push myself all the time. Anyways, I get off the subject. I'm very passionate about teaching, and I'm passionate about learning myself. I always want to learn something new, which gets passed on to you. So, okay, Wednesdays, creating your first altered book on YouTube. On Saturdays, you get masterclass for both YouTube and Patreon, right? So there you're getting 3 videos. Now, I'm also going to add a Sunday video starting in August for creating your first altered book for Patreon. So I'm not going to take away YouTube's video because I'm providing an extra one for Patreon. I'm giving you more. I'm pushing myself. I'm going to give 2 masterclass, 2 creating your first altered books to each channel. That means for you, you will have something new to watch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yep. If you join Patreon, you can have daily content. I am doing my darndest to make these Patreon and YouTube together a full-time information zone, right? How cool is that? It's a little bit daunting, not gonna lie. It's a little bit daunting to think about all the extra work that I'm going to be doing. But I'm invested in you, and I would really appreciate your investment in return. Okay, so not only do you get, that's just the scheduled stuff. So in addition to the scheduled videos this month, you have also received the 30 times 3 prompts and videos on how to build the board. You have also received an additional video on how to make the little pieces of Piccola Arte, which means small art. What is small art? That is one of the things that I give you for free when you sign up. I believe in showing you a thank you, and so I write you out a card, and I give you a piece of artwork that you could frame and have hanging in your studio. It's just a little small card, or you can use it as a tag and keep it in your journal or your book, or however you want to use it. I believe in giving you a piece of my artwork as a personal thanks for your investment in me. Also, you do receive something super cool, and this is going to be starting actually this month, which is July of 2019. I used to do a drawing every month where one person would get a prize or a piece of artwork. What I've decided to do starting July of 2019 is everybody will get an email from me towards the end of the month. In that email will be a high-resolution PDF of my artwork, and it would be a piece of artwork that I would sell for at least $75, if not more. So that gets emailed to you directly instead of posted on Patreon, and the main reason for that is that if somebody's just joining for $10, I don't think that they should have access to hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of artwork like that. They're already getting access to a lot of good things. So that gets emailed to you. If you do decide to sign up, please be sure to put your first and last name. Please be sure to put your mailing address. If you don't put your mailing address, I cannot mail you the piece of small art. So it's not my fault if it's not there. And definitely use a email address that's current and up to date. And that way, you can be connected. I don't ever sell your information. You won't get any junk mail because of it, I promise. You'll just get cool stuff. Completely promise. Okay, let's see. Did I say that everything was commercial free on Patreon? If I didn't, let me just say it is commercial free. If you can watch the commercials on YouTube, I would appreciate it. But I think since you're already supporting me, that we should be able to have commercial free viewing here on Patreon. This is if I remember to do it, because sometimes I forget. But I go back and fix it later. Okay, now, just in summary here, guys, I know this gets a little bit long, but it's all sorts of good stuff, so how can you be complaining, right? My sole focus and desire is to build YouTube and Patreon together to be a full-time art channel, to where you can have daily content from me, to where you can learn at your own leisure. You could take an art class, and if you want to, I would suggest actually looking up the cost of an art class. They won't be focused on altered books, though, I can guarantee it. And they won't be focusing on teaching you how to create your own artwork in a way that is fun and simple and enjoyable from the comfort of your own home on your time schedule. So any pledge that you can give to me, I would be very grateful for it. The only way that I can continue to bring you daily content is if you pledge your support. It's the only way that this is going to continue. I do need your support. And not only financially, but by liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. That will allow YouTube's algorithms to share my videos with more and more people. So if you can do those two things together, you would be supporting me the way that I am supporting you, truly. I'm not begging you to do this, and if you can't afford it, please, please, please don't do it. But I'm promoting myself with this because I know that my content is valuable. And even though I would love to give it away to you for free, I would love to continue to do this without payment, but it's not a practical business model. Right? And this is my business. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. I really, truly do appreciate you taking the time to consider it. I hope you have a great day, and we'll chat soon.